Hello and welcome to Your California Life. I'm your host, Desiree Shepherd. Fall has rolled in, and with the new season brings in new health goals. So whether you're looking to start your health journey or need a boost of encouragement, a holistic approach at Embodied Wellness could be the way to go. Joining us live with details is dually board certified psychiatric and family nurse practitioner, Isama Oku. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. So give us an overview of what the Embodied Wellness Holistic Weight Loss Program is.
Yes, so we are a holistic centered approach to medical weight loss. And essentially what we're trying to understand or achieve is really understanding those underlying factors and variables that impacts people's abilities to lose weight. And then we support them through a number of ways. So as it relates to nutrition, we're going to prioritize an anti-inflammatory dietary protocol, one that's really going to get to some of those root cause issues of gut inflammation and poor health to help them sustain weight loss. And then as far as mindfulness-based approaches are concerned, we're going to prioritize a mindful way of eating, what it means to sort of pay attention to how foods make us feel. And then for those who are interested in, weight loss medications, we're going to support them, of course, after a thorough evaluation and lab work, with medications that are going to target some of those underlying factors that impacts people's abilities to lose weight.
Oh, well, so really breaking down the process so that people can succeed in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are the steps to your holistic weight loss program?
Yeah, so there are 3 levels to our program. The first level always starts with a 3-day cleanse, a reset, so to speak, right? And so during this cleanse, you're eating, specialized anti-inflammatory foods that's going to prime the gut for the foods that it's going to receive throughout the program. And then once you complete those 3 consecutive days, you're going to move on to level 2. And level 2 is the Kickstarter of our program. And so essentially, you're learning during this period of what it means to, eat more mindfully, right? And you essentially stay on this level until you reach your target goal. And then once you reach your target goal, you move on to level 3. And level 3 is the maintenance phase, right? So by this point, you've reached your target goal, you understand the concepts of what it means to eat more mindfully, more intuitively, and you're essentially sustaining yourself at this point.
Oh, I like that. Definitely eating more mindful. I feel like that's such an important thing to learn, and I get why you have your patients stay at that point until they meet their goal weight. And we were looking at some of the before and after pictures. How does your weight loss program differ from others out there?
Yeah, great question. So there are a few ways in which we differ, right? So for one, as I mentioned, it is holistic centered. And really what that means is understanding the whole person, and what they all bring to the table, right? And then personalizing the program that really speaks to their needs, what they're saying, that they need. And so that's one approach. And then another thing that makes us different is that we are 100% telemedicine, right? Meaning that you can have a medical visit all from the comfort of your own home, which is really great and convenient for many people. And then another point that I'd like to mention that makes us different is that we're really accommodating. So during the week, we're open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the evening. And then on Saturdays, we're open from 8 to 12. And so for that, typical person, say that working person that's working a 9 to 5 and they don't have the time to go into a clinic, right?
Exactly.
They could easily go home, hop on their computer, and then have a medical visit with a provider like myself.
Yeah, that's great that you have that window open for it. Like so many people, like you said, mentioned work that 9 to 5. So having that window to be able to talk to you. We were looking at some of the before and afters. What's the reaction from your patients when they see that they've achieved their health goals?
Yeah, the biggest compliment for me that I get is that, people understand the concept of mindful eating. And I really can't emphasize that point enough, because if you are able to understand the role that food has in your life in terms of the healing properties that foods have, right? Then you're really able to adopt this way of eating into a lifestyle. And, when people say that this is intuitive, like, I enjoy eating this way, then I know that I've done my job, because then I know that they can then sustain this long, after they're done with the program.
Yeah. And how does a new patient get started with your program if they're interested?
Yeah, so the first step is to give us a call, set up a consultation with us.
Yeah.
And during that consultation, we'll get to learn more about, your needs, and you'll get to learn more about our program. And then if it's determined that it's a good fit, then we'll move forward in setting up our very first appointment.
All right. And you also have a special offer for our YCL viewers. Could you tell us about that?
Sure. So our offer is that for the remainder of September, so I think we have like 5 days left.
Gotta get in it.
But for the remainder of September, we're offering a free consultation to the viewers, as well as a 10% off of the first month of services.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling us a little bit more about your holistic weight loss approach.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. And to get your holistic weight loss journey started, visit theembodiedwellness.com.